Okay, so what then, Rebecca?
Product placement.
What product?
Well, in order to raise this kind of money, you're going to need to do something unorthodox. Just having Jesus drive around in a new Camaro is not going to cut it.
So what then?
Well, we need to find a product that doesn't usually get placement because of its specific targeted demographic. Somebody that will pay us a lot of money.
Okay, so what do you have in mind?
Playtex tampons.
What?
Playtex tampons. They never get any exposure in the male-dominated movie industry.
That's because they sell feminine hygiene products.
Do you want the money?
Okay, so what? We slap a tampon out on the side of the building before it explodes. Is that okay? Is that what you want?
Not quite. You're going to have to put Jesus in a Playtex tampons t-shirt.
Are you serious?
And it has to imply that he uses and enjoys the product.
Really?
They want to use Jesus as the springboard for their new tampons. They're not just for women anymore campaign.
What the hell are you talking about?
Personally, I think it's a great idea. Lots of financial opportunity.
Why would I want to star my movie prancing around like a walking BMS commercial?
Oh, once guys see Jesus walking around with a Playtex shirt on, they'll all want one. It'll be ironic. And then we can get merchandising partnership.
Who cares about a merchandising partnership with the tampon company?
Don't you see a Playtex tampons merchandising partnership with Jesus at the helm would bring in millions?
What exactly is a tampon?
We'll make millions and it won't even matter how we fare at the box office. Let's go to lunch.
Wait a minute, hold on. This is not the solution to the problem.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. What do you suggest? I seem to be the only one coming up with ideas here.
Tampons aren't the answer. I mean, it makes this a completely different movie.
That's it. We make a completely different movie.
Fuck me.
I could be a fisherman.
Yes, Jesus is a fisherman with ESP. I love it.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's not going to work. Modern equivalent, Navy SEAL. You're a retired Navy SEAL.
That's not going to win me an Oscar.
With a checkered past. A retired Navy SEAL with a checkered past. It's perfect.
How's this going to get us a new building?
It won't. But we don't need a new building because we can retool the plot to work with the footage we already shot.
This piece is about pain. It's about learning to cope with loss. It's about the human condition.
It's still about that.
I can't believe this is happening. This was supposed to be my masterpiece.
Okay, I've got it. Retired Navy SEAL Jared McAllister senses, with his ESP, that his wife and handicapped son are about to be killed in a random act of violence. But what if it wasn't random? What if he was targeted? What if he's had a run-in with these terrorists before, and now they're hell-bent on revenge?
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Do you have a better idea?
No.
Thought so. And you know how we end it?
How?
After Jesus kills each one of their families in front of them, he pours gasoline on them and sets them on fire. Credits. Now that is the human condition.
Okay, hold on. Can I be a part of this? This is not what I signed up for.
Jesus, I know this is a mess, okay, but that's the movie business. Hey, take 5, and I'll figure everything out.
I thought you had this under control.
It's not the easiest thing in the world to convince a Messiah to a hard art anti-Islam revenge picture,
Hey,
okay?
don't keep getting all pissy with me. All I'm saying is that this good cop, bad cop routine is not working.
You know what's really not working? Is this arrangement we've got. Because you can make a boatload of cash and all I'm going to have is my name on this fucking piece of shit!
Okay, fine, okay, my ass is on the line here. I'll do anything, okay? Just help me get this movie made and I'll give you whatever you want.
Whatever I want.
Whatever you want.
I want a 3-picture deal backed by the studio. A courtroom drama that's an Oscar contender, and all the rights to Jesus' likeness.
Fine. Finish this thing, I'll make it happen. If you think you can get Jesus on board.
I can do anything. Jesus! We figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do this movie, and the studio's going to make a large donation to Jesus' kids, eh?
Yeah, anything for you, Jesus.
Okay. But,
Large donation by the studio.
yeah, okay, well, what about all the violence and setting people on fire?
You know, all the killings can be done off the screen. It's all going to be implied violence.
Yeah, okay, well, that still doesn't change the fact that I'm ruthlessly murdering people, terrorist or not.
Jesus. violence happens all over the world. I mean, ignoring it isn't going to make it go away. You know, I mean, people don't commit crimes because they see it in a movie. I mean, movies are fantasy. They're an escape. You know, if anything, maybe this will make people think how the other people feel when they get a violent crime committed against them. Next time the terrorists think about committing a bad act, they'll think of Jared McAllister. Whew. You know, if we can change one person's mind by making this movie, wouldn't the whole thing be worth it? Jared McAllister.
I never really thought of it like that.
Changing lives here, JC.
I love it. Let's pick up where we left off. We got the mark. Yeah, right there, yeah. Okay, you're looking horrible. Your father's abandoned you. You're crying. It's miserable. But you look beautiful because that's why we hired you, baby. All right, yeah, it's good. You're crying tears down the face. You've got an open wound. You look marvelous, sweetheart. And action!
Retired Navy SEAL Jared McAllister. He had a great job, a loving wife, and a beautiful handicapped son. Until one day, a not-so-random act of terror changed his life forever. He watched as his wife and son walked into the school building for the last time. Now, he's using his ESP and his military training to bring these scumbags to justice! This summer, Jesus Christ will save America from terrorists! One nation under God!
Say your prayers.
George Wayne family.
Okay, we're back. Our first guest tonight is an international superstar. He has a movie and an album coming out this week. Everyone give it up for Jesus Christ. It's going great now. Now let me ask you a question. Since you're back, does that mean that the apocalypse is happening or is about to happen or has been canceled? What's the update?
Well, Donna, I'm not at liberty to say. If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Ooh. well, no, the only reason I'm asking is, have you seen those Kirk Cameron movies, Left Behind, I think it is?
No, I haven't. But you know what I have seen is my new movie, One Nation Under God, coming out this week.
Oh, well, he's dead. We're so excited. Now, I see the trailer for this one. This is the one where you're fighting the terrorists, right?
Well, it's really focuses on my character, Jared McAllister, and his struggle with loss and pain. It's about the human condition.
And all the violence and the killing that your character does, you don't think that sends out like a mixed message?
No, Donna, I don't. Violence happens all over the world every day. You know, ignoring it's not going to make it go away. People don't just commit violence just because they see it in a movie. A movie is, it's fantasy. It's escape. In my opinion, I think this actually highlights the pain and anguish that someone goes through after losing a loved one. And it's my hope that after someone sees the other side of loss, that it will move them and hopefully prevent them from taking a life.
Are we talking about the same movie here? The one where you have ESP?
That's the one.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Are you a rapper? Can you rap? Is that correct?
Donna, rapping is just talking. And that's what I want to do is talk to people.
Of course.
I did have some help though. My agent Rick Fuel set me up with some really, really talented guest rappers. Actually, can I do a shout out? Can I shout out Rick Fuel?
I think you just did.
Yeah. Anyways, God, he set me up with some awesome rappers. They're gonna appear on just about every track. They're putting the finishing touches on it right now. I'm excited to see how it goes.
Oh my, well, we're all looking forward to that, I'm sure. Now, let me ask you this. What is next for Jesus Christ?
Well, I got a couple movies lined up with Ethan Bale, director of One Nation, and a couple things that I'm not really allowed to talk about right now, but hopefully I can soon.
I see you on TV, on the commercials a lot. You're kind of the go-to guy for commercials
That's
right
true.
now. What's that been like?
It's been awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing commercials for Oral-B, Nike, Geico, and may I just say those are all fine companies.
I thought you might feel that way. Now, Jesus, to respond to some critics who might be unapproving of some of your recent actions, what would you say to them?
Well, I mean, Donna, the criticism's unfair, okay? And I've thought a lot about this, but I am reaching more people than I ever have in my entire life. By getting myself out there in new, untraditional ways, I'm able to speak to people that I never could have.
Well, there you have it, folks. Take it or leave it. Jesus, you know my next guest. He's recently just